We're the Chaotic Campervaners, and we are part of the Vanother Collective group of vloggers. All of the vloggers in Vanother Collective are campervaners, caravanners or motorhome owners. We're all very different, so please take a look at our vlogs. All of the links are in the description below this video. This month we're so pleased to welcome 2 new vloggers to our group, Nuts on Tour and Grandad and Grandson's Adventures. So please make sure that you like and subscribe to all of our channels.
This month's vlog is a tour of our caravan, motorhomes, or in our case, Rio the Speedwagon, our camper van.
So this is our camper van, Rio. Now Rio is a 1973 T2 bay window Devon Conversion.
Oh, that brings me back to the 5 questions where I said Devon convertible.
So we'll show you round our van. Our van is only little.
And we got that custom, the Speedwagon sign, didn't we?
We did. We've had Rio the Speedwagon for about 3 years now, and she's had quite a lot of work done on her already. You may have noticed that she's currently missing her VW badge from the front. This is because the front has just been replaced and we haven't reattached the badge yet. For a 50-year-old vehicle, she's not in too bad a condition. Most of the work she needs is cosmetic, but we didn't buy her to be a showpiece.
We bought her to have fun, adventures, and make memories.
And this is the back of our van. So we can get quite a lot of stuff in here.
And it's great for, like, remember Bluebell, remember when we were at Bewley?
You and your cousins sat in the back.
Cousins, we were just sitting here playing a game of cards.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Also, we have custom curtains, don't we?
We do. We'll show you the curtains as we go in. Actually, I might be able to show you now.
These are our curtains. It's a special sheep pattern made for us. And it's really nice. I really like them. But the best thing, what did we have to do with the curtains? Did we already have curtains? Or did we have to get them?
Oh, we had curtains, but we had curtains, but they weren't very good.
So we decided, since my grandma is an amazing sewer, we decided to ask her if she would make these, and she did. I think it looks really nice.
You can see we've got curtains all the way around. Okay. This here, something you should never travel in an old camper van, a classic camper van, without, and that is a warning triangle. We've also got our spare wheel behind there.
Let's show you inside the back of Rio.
Right, so this is the inside of Rio.
So this is the amazing seats, a van pillow that we found, and another van pillow that we found. And this is my little buddy seat. I can sit here if we have our tea inside Rio, and under here, come on, look inside.
So this is where we keep a lot of the games and the toys and things like that. Also got my wellies in there.
Also, we have fishing net from our gadgets video.
We do. And we've also
Make sure to go watch that, it's really good. We've
also got the fire extinguisher in here currently at the moment as well. So, and the top just goes back on.
Like so.
And you'll notice that the material on the buddy seat is the same as the curtains.
We also have this cupboard, show them on top. You can open the top through this way, which has all of our first aid kits and first aid stuff.
First aid equipment's kept in there.
You always need that when you're travelling in any vehicle, really. And we also have this sign which goes on here. Come rain or shine, it's always campervan time. That's a very true fact, isn't it, Bluebell?
Yeah. So do you want to open the...
Yeah.
So in the top drawer we've got things like cups and the kettle and...
Well, that's not the top drawer, because that's the top drawer.
Okay. But in the second drawer we've got cups and the kettle and tea and coffee.
in here we have cleaning supplies. So we have some of these, you know, the essentials. We need to push that back in. And down here we have a blanket, the Nocco battery, which is also a throwback to our gadgets video.
It is. We've got the heater in the back behind there.
And we have lights for our tent. So that is all from cupboards. But remember, just to say, these drawers were made by Baker Boy, weren't they?
That's right, they were. So this is the old sink.
As you can tell by that squeaking noise, it has not been used for a very long time.
So we don't use a sink because we...
Right, Mr. Cow? You're right.
Got a cow wanting to join in.
Yeah.
We don't use the sink because we always have either our awning or our big tent, depending on how long we're staying. We've actually found that the sink leaks, so at the moment we've just left the sink there. We haven't taken it out, we've left it in there, and we might use it at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
So if you can put the tap back down, other way.
Now, into here. So
this is the bit that is under the sink, as you'll see. We actually use it for storage at the moment because of the leak from the sink, from the water bottle. It's there was a bit of damp, and actually it has damaged it, but we're just using it for storage at the moment. The top of the unit is actually quite useful. Here's the back seat, which has got 2 seatbelt points. And we're now going to show you how the rock and roll bed works. So underneath the rock and roll bed, the back seat, we keep our camping chairs, the little stool, and also the sunshade, amongst other things. Not actually as full as it could be at the moment. So first of all, we have to remove the cushions.
So the first step to getting your rock and roll bed ready is to take off these pillows, and we just carefully raise to the front. So now we have to grab this, open it part of the way, and then grab that, pull it over, and there you go. So now you have to lift this up, undo that, and you can put that there. Then you do the same on to the other side, and then you do that, and put it back down, and there is your rock and roll bed.
And then you add your inflatable.
Yep, like we showed
mattress.
In the gadgets video. We've actually talked about all of the gadgets in our 3 gadgets video, haven't we?
We have. We have already changed quite a few things about Rio. The first thing that we did was to remove the old bulky cooker, which we do still have stored away. We use our camping stoves, which are quite a lot smaller and easier to store. This is the original pot top, which is from 1973, so 50 years old. It's not actually been replaced, but we are going to replace it at some point. Rio may be very old and have bumps and bruises and be rusty and dusty, but the memories that we've already made with her are priceless.
This is one of the 2 children's bunks. But we don't use these. We also removed the horrible old carpet and replaced it with this nice lino, which is so easy to clean, especially when you've been on the beach and there's sand.
So we've got a really handy parcel shelf that you can just throw things onto. And one of my favourite bits is actually the handbrake, because it works like that. Behind the seats, we're actually going to be replacing these seats, but behind the seats we have got our shopping bags, and also our eyes. We've got very handy glove compartment where we keep everything, including something that you always need if you've got a classic camper van: a bits box.
And also we have our camping and caravanning club information book, and we have probably my favourite, this booklet, Roaming with Rio in Morton by the Bunny Whisperer. Day 1. Today we arrived in Morton in England at 6 p.m.
Right, come on, we haven't got time for that.
Oh,
this video's almost ended.
Come on, I was enjoying that as well.
Goodbye.
I hope you enjoyed this month's vlog. Stay tuned for next month's vlog with the fantasy road trip. I can't wait for that one. But make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell on our videos. Make sure to check out everyone else's videos in the Vanother Collective. We'll leave a playlist in the description below.